Tonight, continuing coverage of G20 All Access. World leaders meeting in St. Petersburg, Russia to discuss global trade aren't just getting the attention of economists and politicians. ABC 12's Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro highlights a place close to home that has a big stake in the talks.
This is one of the shipping ports in St. Petersburg, Russia, where goods come in and out of the country every single day. International trade is one of the biggest issues here at the G20 summit, so we went out to a company in Burton to find out what really needs to be done to break down barriers to trade. This is Adaptive Manufacturing Solutions. Workers here are doing just what the name says. They're flexible, modifying the traditional definition of manufacturing, working on everything from custom-made stone cutouts to building a battery-powered ice resurfacing machine. Here's the woman leading the charge to get these made-in-America goods overseas.
I just am so passionate about the fact that the voice of small business needs to be heard.
Lori Moncrief's grandfather founded the Burton, Michigan business in the 1940s after coming to the U.S. from Germany. That's him reading a newspaper and smoking a cigar. But here's what makes Moncrief different from her granddad, her political connections. She lobbies in Washington about the challenges small businesses face.
Those issues are funding, workforce, business development, and the inability to advance manufacturing technologies.
Moncrief is a woman who understands we're living in a global economy. So from Washington to St. Petersburg, Russia, she wants world leaders meeting at the G20 to come up with economic policies that will help spur growth.
I am encouraged by the talk of manufacturing and the recognition that manufacturing is such a large multiplier.
While touring her plant, Moncrief tells me her company feels the effects of what's happening internationally firsthand, saying business is in a period of constant volatility.
I have folks that have said to me, you know, there's no way you're ever going to make a difference. And if we all have that attitude, we truly won't make a difference.
G20 countries make up 80% of the world's gross domestic product. So world leaders meeting here are definitely interested in what it takes to make a company more competitive in this global economy. And that's exactly what workers at Adaptive Manufacturing Solutions want. Reporting in St. Petersburg, Russia, Jacqueline Policastro, ABC 12 News.
A German newspaper says United Auto Workers Union officials met last week with Volkswagen to discuss representing workers at VW's Chattanooga, Tennessee plant. The UAW has been trying to organize the factory's roughly 3,000 workers. UAW President Bob King has said organizing plants of foreign-based automakers is crucial to the union's survival.